Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yugioh for you, and we have a shit ton of news we gotta go over. A lot of OCG cards have been announced, as well as just news in general. So, let's go and get started with this, because we have a lot to go over. So first off, we have Duelist Set Lightsworn Judgment version, or just a Lightsworn set. Comes with 3 promo cards, 1 secret rare, 2 ultra rares, when yet to be constructed deck, which I will go over the deck when that's revealed, a rulebook, rubber dual field. Kinda wanna see the rubber dual field. I can't wait to see what that looks like. Stock case, special protectors, which is sleeves, and then 1 power-up pack with 5 out of 10 possible cards, all ultra rare. So possibly like a little reprint for Lightsworn stuff, I'm guessing. So we have Lightsworn Arc Michael, no effect on him yet, no requirements yet, just level 7 synchro. Looks pretty badass. You know, I can't wait to see his effect, and I can't wait to see the actual full card, because it's gonna look, that looks pretty badass. Somebody writing Judgment Dragon. That's pretty cool. And let's look close up there, the JD. It's nice. But let's go into the tuners. Light Lord Assassin Raiden, or Lightsworn Assassin Raiden. It's a light level 4 tuner warrior with 1700 attack, 1000 defense. Activate this effect during your main phase. Send the top 2 cards from your deck to the graveyard. If one of the cards sent to the graveyard by this effect is a Lightsworn monster, this card gains 200 attack until the opponent's end phase. The effects can only be activated once per turn, and also during each of your end phases, you mill 2 cards. So it's pretty much just kind of a way to kind of fill up your grave, and if you're lucky enough to mill a wolf, you have a free level 8 synchro or a rank 4 XC. So it makes the wolf a little bit more useful, besides being a 2100 beat stick. Not hating a wolf, I'm just saying. All he's there for is being 2100 beat stick. Now he has more of a use. He's help you make a level 4 a level 8 synchro. There you go. Lightsworn Maiden Minerva, who, for some reason, she looks like the Forbidden card. She does. At least to me, she does. She looks like the girl from Forbidden Lands, Dress, and Chalice. And she's going to Hogwarts, apparently, because she has a white owl. Yeah, I went there. Level 3 tuner, light spellcaster, 800 attack, 200 defense. When this card is successfully normal summoned, add 1 light dragon type monster from your deck to your hand, whose level is less than or equal to the number of Lightsworn monsters with different names in your graveyard. Not really hard to do, in a sense, because you play at least 8 different Lightsworns in your deck already, because you got these 2 right here. So there's 2 right there, plus Wolf, Jade, Garoth, Raiko, Aaron, Celestia. I just named 8 right off the bat. Actually, I named a total of 6, but I'm including these 2. So it's pretty much a JD, Rhoda, but at the same time, you have to worry that you don't accidentally mill JD, which happens. It's Lightsworn, you're gonna mill him. If you're unlucky, you will mill him. When this card is sent from your hand or deck to the graveyard, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Also, during each of the end phases, you mill 2 cards from the top of your deck. So it's a pretty nice card. It's a Rhoda for JD. It's a level 3 tuner. It's meant to bring this thing out. Like I said, we don't know the requirements of the card, so as of right now, you may be able to use it for any tuner. We don't know. But it's probably going to say Lightsworn tuner. It probably has some stupid effect that only Lightsworns can use. As for reprints, JD, Charge, and then Lila. That's pretty much those. Next up, we have a Geargia pack. Same thing as the above. So I'm not really going to go over that. So, Geargia, Cross Gigant. No effect. Is his artwork pretty cool looking? That's a cannon on his hand. But we have Geargia MK3. Level 3. It's a level 3 machine, of course. 1000 attack, 1000 defense. When this card is successfully special summoned by the effect of a Geargia card, you can special summon 1 Geargia monster from your hand or graveyard in face-up defense position, except for himself. The effects of that monster are negated. The effect of Geargia MK3 can only be used once per turn, and during the turn you activate it, you can only special summon Geargia monsters, which is pretty nice. We already have, Geargia MK2, which can pretty much allow you instant rank 3 exceeds. So it's nice they put a little stipulation on this card that allows you to, that makes it say you can only go for Geargia monsters. So it's sort of like the Mass Chameleon of the deck, because you only special things for the extra deck with Mass Chameleon, you can only special Geargia monsters with this effect, so it's pretty cool. Next up, Geargia Attacker, which looks more like a rip off of Goblinberg, in a sense. And look at his eyes, like, ah! Kind of cool, like, wacky eyes! Level 4, 1900 attack, 100 defense. Once per turn, you can change this card into face-down defense position. When this card is flipped face up, you can select and destroy magic and trap cards on the field up to the number of Geargia monsters you control other than this card. So it's their Heavy Storm. I still prefer my Delta Crow, but it's something for the Geargia. So it'd be interesting to see how well this card actually performs. And as for reprints, we have Geargia MK2, Green Gadget, and Geargia X. So that's good, Geargia X. I really can't wait for this thing to come out of here because Geargia X is a pretty good card, and it does need a reprint. We have some reprints. They have V-Jump editions here. Shining number 39, Aspiring Emperor Hope 1. That's looking very familiar. Yeah. That's looking very familiar. I'll talk about that some other time. Shining Zexal Weapon, Fenrir Sword, Go 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 Lamb, Dodo Driver, and XYZ Change Tactics. As for Gold Series, Gold Series reprints we have for the OCG, Prisma, Torguide, Imperial Iron Wall, Obelisk, Winged Dragon, Snipe for the Sky Dragon, and a brand new card. So that's gonna be interesting. Plus, we have a total of 15 cards here, which 3 of them will be in that Gold Series, and they're being voted on. So, Tuning, Regeki Break, Vanity's Emptiness, Harpy's Feather Duster. Will that mean the comeback of Harpy's Feather Duster? I doubt it. Soul Exchange, The Fisher, Mizuki, Infernity Archfiend, Synchron Explorer, Celestial, the Wolf King Blue Sires, Crimson Blader, Treeborn, Utopia, another Utopia reprint! We need more Utopias! Volcasaurus, and Thunderspark Dragon. So, pretty nice choices for OCG Gold Series said, and I hope they do something like for the TCG version, because it's always nice to have some control over what we get in our packs. But OCG, you better choose that Utopia, because you need more. Anyway, on to Legacy of the Valiant. We have some better looking cards. Well, we have color versions of the previous cards. Number 39 Utopia Roots, Rank Up Magic New Moon Fall, as well as, well, actually these ships looks ugly as hell. But we have more cards! Hey look, a plant. Cherry Seed Peas. Level 1, 400 attack, 100 defense. When this card is successfully normal summoned or set, you can reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card is a plant type monster, send that monster to the graveyard. If not, return that card to the bottom of the deck. It's Diamond Dude for plants! Also, if this card is sent from the deck, okay. Also, if this card from the deck is revealed and sent to the graveyard by a card effect, to the graveyard, I lost all train of thought there. Okay, whatever. You can select one level 4 or lower plant type monster from your graveyard and special summon it. This effect of Peas can only be used once per turn. So pretty much you can special summon. Don't really know if that's gonna see any play. So, but it's an interesting effect. Next up we have Shinra Hermit Tree. You know, I can make an obvious reference here, but I choose not to. Oh fuck! It's the Great Deku Tree. Yeah, I had to do it. Anyway, effect level 8. Fire, 2700 attack, 1800 defense. Once per turn, you can activate this effect during your main phase. Reveal the top card of your deck. If the reveal card is a plant type monster, send that monster to the graveyard and draw one card. If not, return that card to the bottom of the deck. Also, if this card from the deck is revealed and sent to the graveyard by a card effect, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and return them in any order you want to the top of your deck. So, it's Diamond Dude! Woo! Diamond Dude! It's got an interesting effect if you can draw a card, and if it is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you know, like revealed first, you get to rearrange the top 3 cards of your deck. That's pretty freaking awesome. So it's got a nice effect. I'm definitely testing this thing out because it's piqued my curiosity. Next up, we have a Ghost Trick Mary. And I love the reference. Hey, look, it's Bloody Mary. I had to reference that. Anybody used to do Bloody Mary as a kid, or trick little kids into do Bloody Mary? I remember that. I fell for that as a kid. I was a dumb kid. I was pretty dumb as a kid. I'll admit that. Anyway, it's a demon. Well, it's a fiend, 100 attack, 600 defense, level 1. This card can only be normal summoned face up if you control a Ghost Trick monster. Once per turn, you can change this card into face down defense position. Also, when you take damage from a battle or a card effect, you can activate this effect by discarding this card from your hand. Special summon one Ghost Trick monster from your deck into face down defense position. This effect can only be used once per turn. So it's another like Battle Fader-esque type of card for you. You can basically special summon the Searcher with 1800 defense, I forgot his name, into face down defense position and basically allow them to attack into it. Pretty interesting card. I'm not a big fan of Ghost Tricks in general. I don't really fiddle with them, so if you are a fan of Ghost Tricks, it's a good card for the deck. I don't really know. I can care less about the deck. Next up, we have Bashimasawa. Bujin Arusada. Yeah. Hi, Bastion. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Bujin Beast Warriors are based off the GX characters. The characters that people cared about. Jay Nuki, Chance Person, and Bastion Misawa. If you don't believe me, go look at Bujin Yamato and then Bujin Mikazuchi. And look at this guy, look at the colors and the hairstyle, and have a nice day. Anyway, level 4 Beast Warrior, 1600 attack, 1900 defense. If a War God monster you control or in your graveyard is removed from play, you can special this card into face-up defense position. Pretty nice. Combat off of Murakumo or Hachi, and you can get this free monster. Also, while this card is face-up on the field, if a War God card or Bujin card is added from your deck to your hand, except by drawing, you can activate this effect once during the turn's end phase. Draw one card, and afterwards, select one card in your hand and discard it. You can only control one Bashimasawa at the same time. I'm going to keep calling it Bastion. I don't know why. I think for now on, every time I use the Bujin, I'm going to go like, hey, I summoned Inuki. I summoned Jazz Princeton. I summoned Bashimasawa. So when's Cyrus going to come here? Oh wait, no one cares about Cyrus. When's Alexis Rhodes going to come in here? It's a freaking GX club here. My god. So it's a pretty decently good card. You banish Murakumo to pop a card, special summon from the hand. Now when you get to draw a card, it's a lot of crazy stuff, so it's a pretty good card. Next up we have Gravekeepers! Saniwa! And this guy looks like he's ready to fuck shit up. Level 10! Yeah, but you never thought you'd see a level 10 Gravekeepers monster. 2000 attack, 1500 defense. This card can be summoned with 3 monsters, or with 1 Gravekeeper monster as release. When this card is successfully normal summoned, up to the number of Gravekeeper monsters used as tributes to summon it, select and activate the following effects. If you tribute 1, this card gains attack equal to the combined level of the monsters released for the summon, times 100, so at most he'll be 2400. If you tribute 2 monsters, you get the first effect, and you can destroy all set monsters your opponent controls. Kind of dickish. If you tribute 3, you get the first 2 effects, and the final one, all monsters your opponent controls lose 2000 attack and defense. So it becomes a Slifer the Sky Dragon! Woo! Honestly, no one's really going to be tributing 3, they mainly be tributing 1 or 2. So, I don't know if this card is going to see any play. I might test it out for shits and giggles, but it'll be pretty interesting to see if this card sees any play. There's another Gravekeepers card that's coming out. It's all in the wiki. I don't know if it's true or not, but Gravekeepers are supposed to gain some more support. So, hey, it's GX references all over again. They got freaking GX characters that's Bujin monsters, and we have Gravekeepers. God, I hated that show. Anyway, here are the promo cards for the Dual Carnival for the 3DS. Snowplow, Locomotive, Hustle Russell, level 10, 2500 attack, 3000 defense. If you have a card of cards in your Magic and Trap card zone, you can activate this effect when your opponent declares a direct attack with a monster. Special summon this card from your hand. Afterwards, destroy all cards in your Spell and Trap card zone, and inflict 200 damage for each destroyed card to your opponent's life points. Also, while you control this face-up card, you can only special summon machine-type monsters. So it's pretty much a battle fader, but you have to pretty much heavy storm your back row. I guess it'd be useful. Be interesting to see what people do with that. Next up we have Night Express Knight. I see what they did there. Pretty cool looking card. Let's see if we can get a close-up here. Looks pretty nice. Level 10, 3000 attack, 3000 defense. This card cannot be special summoned from the deck. Oh, shit. Well, that kind of screws over some of the plays. Also, this card can be normal summoned without release. If this card was normal summoned this way, its reverse attack becomes 0. Skill drain. So, that puts a damper on what a lot of us were thinking. So you cannot machine dupe. Yay! I'm quite excited. So a lot of us were thinking like, okay, you can, before the actual effect was revealed, normal summon this thing, goes 0 attack. Machine dupe his ass, get 2 for a 3000 base sticks, attack, exceed to goose off max, burn for another 2000. That would have been fucking dumb. So I'm glad they said cannot be specialman from the deck. Smart move, Konami, smart move. Then we have Special Schedule! Normal spell card. Select one machine type monster with 3000 or more attack in the graveyard and special summon in face defense position. You can only activate this once per turn. Also, if the set card is sent to the graveyard, you can select one level 10 machine type monster in the graveyard and add to your hand. Oh, man, that's a pretty good card actually. So you pretty much can normal summon this, activate this, special summon another one from, or special summon, yeah. You special summon another one from your graveyard and go for Gustav Max. Pretty interesting, but at least you get machine dupe, so I'm quite happy about that. We're almost done, guys. Don't worry, this is the final thing. Lightning Strike of the Mech-like Dragon. It is coming out on December 7th on the OCG. The exchange for it is Cyber Dragon Nova. And it looks like a cross between number 92 and Chimeric Over Dragon. It does. It really does. Anyway, requires 2 level 5 machine type monsters. Once per turn, you can activate this effect by removing one material from this card. Select one Cyber Dragon monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Also, once per turn, you can activate this effect by removing from play one Cyber Dragon monster from your hand or that you control. This card gains 2100 attack until the end phase. So yay! All Cyber Dragon monsters are now artists! Tribute your Cyber Dragon! Tribute your Cyber Dragon's way after revealing a spell! Tribute off your Proto Cyber Dragon! Oh my god, what were they thinking? This effect can be activated during your opponent's turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, Solemn Warning, Black Corner of Heaven, you can special summon one machine fusion type fusion monster from your action deck. Solemn Warning, Black Corner of Heaven, and for the OCG, Solemn Judgment. Get a free Cyber End Dragon for no reason. Now I know Cyber End Dragon says must be fusion summoned, but you're not fusion summoning, you're special summoning! So, if you're warning this thing, you get a stronger monster. Yeah. Seems perfectly balanced, right? No! Plus, of the reprints is Cyber Dragon, Cyber Dragon's Way, Solar Windjammer, Super Poly, Transfer, and Cyber Twin Dragon. And yeah, you want to bring this thing out? Solar Windjammer plus Machine Dupe. Have a nice day. Special summon Solar Windjammer becomes 400 attack, Machine Dupe its ass, and then yeah, exceed to this shit. So yeah, that's all of the news, and oh my god, it took so much time. So anyway, give your thoughts on all this shit in the comment section below. The new Lightsworn support, Geargia support, the new Bashimasawa card. Yeah, I'm gonna call it Bashimasawa. Screw his actual name, it's Bashimasawa. And all of this mass amount of fucking cards. My god. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, and bye. Thank you, tree!